perpetrated across the strata of the society. The wealthy experience it. The not too wealthy also experience it. As a matter of fact, it's something that people experience, and many are ashamed to come forth to say this is what they're going through. However, domestic violence is usually not perpetrated, without the knowledge of friends and family, and without the knowledge of close associates. So, at what point should close associates come in? At what point should they say enough is enough? We're not going to let you die. We're not going to let you kill yourself by being attached to this person who is harassing or messing with your mental health. Now, it's important to know that domestic violence comes in different forms. You could have the emotional abuse. You could have the mental abuse, and then you could now have the physical abuse. The first two, the scars, are impossible to show to the world. The world is unable to see the scars that the victims carry, but they've been abused all the same. But the physical abuse, which is usually what is the height of the mental and emotional abuse, usually you can show the scars or the injuries that have come from it. And so this morning, my guest in the studio, who's a family life coach and counselor, he is someone who has several years in the bag in coaching, mentally encouraging families and all of that to ensure that they live peaceful lives and are able to give themselves, they're able to give of themselves to the world around them. Because, of course, you do know that someone who's emotionally down or mentally down can hardly be the best at whatever it is that they do. So, my guest this morning, Abdulrazak Oloyode, who is also popularly known as Philosopher King for the many philosophies he brings about and also reads. We'll be looking at this ZUMA Big Talk with me this morning. Don't forget that you can call immediately, right? Or to tell us when you think enough is enough in a domestic violence case. At what point do you help the victim usually to sort themselves out from this kind of issues? Philosopher King, thank you for holding the line this morning.
All right, thank you.
Let's go into domestic violence. There is the mental, there is the emotional, and then there is the physical. Which one of them would you say is most crippling?
Most crippling. Yeah, definitely that of, you can't also separate that of emotional and mental a little bit. You can separate it a little bit anyway, but I think that of emotional is crippling.
Okay, we lost you for a bit. You want to maybe move, I don't know, we can hear you, but then you sound a bit far away from the mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's a lot better now. If you can keep it this way, it's good.
All right. So I'll say emotional is more crippling.
No, Philosopher King, we can't hear you. You said the emotional one is more severe.
Yes, it's more severe.
Okay. Now, at what points for someone in a relationship experiencing violence, be it emotional or physical, at what points should they realize that enough is enough?
Yeah, as I said earlier on, there's no particular point to say enough is enough. But what is when did you start experiencing it? So it means that the other time when I said Nigeria is suffering from magnification and minimization, you understand? When you see it, immediately it starts. Then therapy starts that time. That enough is enough starts immediately. So you don't give it, you don't say until when, you just started today, this is the first time you did it. That first time is enough.
Okay.
If you allow it, if you give it some breathing space, if you give it some excuses, then automatically you are giving that chance for emotional abuse to keep building. It will keep building and it will get to a stage where you can't cope it anymore. So enough is enough starts when it starts immediately.
Okay, let me give you an example. Someone says one is probably married to someone, and then he goes one day, look at her, lazy idiot, or something like that, is it at that point you say, my bag, where's my shoe, and the light and the heavy, or what do you do at that point?
Yeah. At that point, what you do now, you see, there is what you call the fixed and the growth mindset.
Okay.
So this statement is a fixed mindset statement.
Okay.
And because it's a fixed mindset statement, the first thing you need to now do is to say, okay, should we see if there is somebody that can talk to your spouse, maybe his parent or her parent, maybe I'm not using both now, it's not the man that is saying that. The woman can also say that, So you can first of all see the parents, the relatives, the friends. If not, then that is the best time to see a counselor. That is the best time to say, let's see a counselor. I have experienced this. I know a woman that said her husband threatened to beat her because of her car key just one day, and immediately she see a counselor.
Was it that she didn't want to give him, or what? On her on her car?
No, his own car key.
Oh, okay.
Her husband was looking for his car key, and most time when he's looking for his car key, she always know where the car key is.
Okay.
She goes, I saw it here. I think. Then it don't become a tradition where when we say, where do you see my car key? Then she bring it.
Okay.
So that day, she couldn't see the car key, and he was shouting, where's this car? But we didn't drive this car together. This is your car, it's not me. I wasn't driving your car, So that anger that she saw in him that day, she had to come and see a counselor, and we had to invite both of them, and we discussed this matter, and that's where we get to know that the husband is a sanguine, and because he's sanguine, he has some little bit of unorganized way of doing things. So you then now need to now start telling the wife, let her know best of her husband.
Okay.
You understand now?
Yes.
So in those instances, you can see that's the first day, and the issue was solved.
Okay, so
you don't let it say it's not the first time. It must all go beyond the first time.
So in even not allowing domestic violence to happen, it's also important to know yourself as an individual. Please hold your thoughts. Let's quickly take this call. Yeah. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Patrick. You're back. Welcome.
You were asking a question, when is enough? And I thank God the judge just answered that immediately it starts. You don't have to wait for it to repeat itself. Immediately you see it, raise an alarm. Seek for help, both for you and for him. And after seeking for help, if you see that he repeats himself, I think it is the best time for you to make your decision. Now, my own, where I want to focus my attention on is the neighbors. We people who see these things happen. What is our role? Number one, you see some people who will carry their phones every week, filming whatever is happening between the man and the woman, how the man is abusing the woman. I think the best thing you can do as a neighbor is to make sure that woman is the person that is being abused, whether it's a man or a woman, make sure that person is taken away from that person for a while. Even though that person insists want to go back, make sure that person is taken away from that the place where she's being abused or he is being abused. And if possible, invite the police in immediately, so avoid this kind of things to continue to repeat itself. Like this Osinachi case now, the PA, he said he witnessed it. Did he raise an alarm? Who did he tell? Who and who did he tell? If the woman is maintaining her stand that if this is my husband, I cannot leave my marriage for better and for worse. Him, as somebody who sees like this woman is being beaten and maltreated, what did he do? Instead of bringing out this statement now. So what we do as people who see these things matters. Those people who are in it, they will be giving themselves excuses. You know how human beings are. I love him too much. I'm here because of my children. I cannot leave him. What will people say? So what people say will not matter if you are dead. All of us will say something, like I'm saying something right now, when you are no more. So if we see these things, we should speak out. We ourselves that see it, we should speak out. If the people don't want to speak out, we should speak out. Like that, there was so many things.
Hello, Patrick. Oops, sorry. Philosopher King, I wonder, did you hear most of what he said?
No, I don't.
It's okay. Sorry. He was talking about not the neighbors. What the neighbors also do. What are the roles of a neighbor in addressing issues of domestic violence? In the case of Osinachi now, her PA, who's standing as a witness, Adetunji Moses, actually said that on different occasions, Mr. Nwachukwu, during rehearsals, will refer to his wife as useless, lazy, and indolent. He said he works with the defendant and wife as a personal assistant and also a keyboard artist, and a keyboardist. And that is to say that he was right there in the middle of the domestic violence that was being committed against Osinachi. What should have been his role, now in retrospect?
Yeah, you see, before I talk about his role can be incapacitated because there is no direct person that he can equally report to. You see, when you look at the domestic violence, I think the Nigerian government is supposed to come in and let's say what are the laws and punishment for somebody that do this and do that. No, there is no particular law. There's no particular law to say this is what is going to be the punishment for this person. And apart from that, there are no call centers. Do you understand? There are no call centers. You don't see, as I'm talking to you now, in an average Nigeria, if